Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Bold and the beautiful seas, Scott Clifton, finds out this week that he never had an inoperable brain tumor. He was never dying, and the whole cancer diagnosis was a big old fake out. Once Liam finds this out, it is going to change everything for him and others on B&B. We're going to talk about Liam's stunned reaction and what changes are ahead for him and others after Grace Buckingham, Cassandra Creech, confesses this week. So Finn Tananovlan was already suspicious about Liam miracle cure. Then when he and Don Diamond confirmed the $1 million miracle surgery price tag, well, that confirmed it for Finn that his colleague was doing something really dirty. We saw Grace deleting the scans in Liam's digital medical records at the hospital. Those were the MRIs that showed the alleged cancer. Those scans are gone. Grace did that right after she sent a payoff to whoever is messing with her and her girls. We'll find out who it was, probably part of her confession. Finn demands the truth from Grace Buckingham after Bill confirmed the $1 million payoff, and especially after Finn was back at the hospital and saw that all of Liam's brain scans that were done after the brain bleed have disappeared. All the ones with the tumor are gone. That's when Finn Tananovlan storms into Grace's office demanding the truth. Finn's got her cornered. I'm sure Grace Buckingham is going to try to lie, but ultimately she can't really defend this. So she's going to come clean and ask him to keep it a secret, which he's not going to do, over to the Spencer mansion and force her hand. Liam and Annika Noel are in complete and utter shock when Grace Buckingham admits what she did. As suspected, she conned dollar bill out of $1 million to pay off somebody who was a threat to her daughters Paris Buckingham, Diamond White, and Zoe Buckingham, Kiara Barnes. Grace warned this mystery person to leave her girls alone. Then she called Paris to tell her daughter she loves her. Maybe it's her terrible ex-husband Reese Buckingham, Wayne Brady, that Grace was talking to because Liam and Finn were just discussing Reese. No matter the reason or who it is, what Grace Buckingham did to Liam and his loved ones is unfathomable and inexcusable. Finding out what happened is absolutely going to be life-changing. There are going to be a lot of mixed emotions. Primarily relief that Kelly Spencer, Sophia Paris McKinley, and Beth Spencer, Jordan Lynn Ariza, aren't going to lose their dad Liam. They're going to grow up with their father. Then there's going to be anger that Grace convinced Liam he was dying and how this devastated Jacqueline Messinswood, Hope, Bill, and others. Even Finn was so sad and horrified at the diagnosis. Everybody's going to be thrown for a loop when the truth. This is a game changer. It's going to affect the futures of many people, but primarily Liam, Hope, Steffi Forrester, Bill, and Finn. Once Liam processes all this, I think there are going to be some big shifts in his attitude and his plans moving forward. One thing to consider is how Grace's treachery could cause a backlash in Liam. When Grace first lied and said Liam had cancer, it kind of put everybody into this mindset of seeing how short life is, and you need to seize the moment and not take anything for granted. Steffi and Hope buried the hatchet they had had for so long, and Liam and Finn became friends. Liam is so glad that Steffi and Hope are friends. The sisters are bonding. Beth and Kelly, everything is great. However, now that Finn found out what really happened, and Liam learns he was victimized by Grace, all of that cart-team stuff, hugs, and fuzzy feelings, I think may dissipate, and Liam is just going to be angry. For years, I have been waiting and hoping to see a darker version of Liam. I would love to see him terrorize revenge after this. Liam was just talking about how ironic it is that Grace Buckingham saved his life after what her family put him and Hope through, and just to pay off Reese's gambling debt. Liam said that Reese tried to steal Beth's life. But then, Grace gave Liam back his life. They're all really grateful. This is fresh in his mind, And something might just snap inside Liam when he learns about Grace's appalling behavior. It could completely change his personality, at least for a while. Liam may Grace Buckingham destroyed and get ruthless like his dad,
A big
Bill.
change,
I think we could see out of this reveal is about Liam and Hope. I think Grace was planning to offer Liam an experimental treatment to get ongoing money out of him, but then he never showed up and said yes to Grace Buckingham's treatments. If you remember, she got more frantic telling Finn Liam needs to take action. But instead of getting treatment with Grace, Liam was focused on trying to take care of those he knew he was going to leave behind, like his daughter Beth. Liam knew Finn would be there for Kelly and Steffi, so he knew that was solid, and he was focusing on his other ex. Liam wanted Beth to have that security of a good stepdad once he died. So he was pushing Hope at Carter Walton, Lawrence St. Victor. Now that Liam is going to live, things are shifting around this week. We've got memories of Liam and Hope. They're talking about their past. I think these are a foreshadowing of her. That could be the biggest change after the ugly truth about Grace comes out. I fully suspect Liam and Hope figure out that their love isn't just in the past, and their caring isn't just as co-parents. I think Liam and Hope are going to see they're still deeply in love with each other, and still want to be together. The vibe has been there a while, but Liam's illness overshadowed it all, and they were trying to make the most of the time he had left, especially with Kelly and Beth. Liam has got this new lease on life. I think we could see him and Hope have a serious talk. Liam may admit he still loves Hope, but wants to respect her engagement. I don't think Hope wants to hurt Carter, and she'll probably be as gentle as possible. But I do think Hope may dump him on. I have felt for a while that Carter and Hope were a placeholder relationship because it moved way too fast. They fell in love too soon and got engaged at a point it made no sense. That might be because Carter staying with Hope was never in game. And now we have Daphne Rose, Muriel Hilar, back. She might be there as the fallback girl when Carter gets dumped, assuming Hope leaves Carter and runs back to Liam, which I fully expect. We'll see what happens. I do think Hope and Liam are on a path back to a reunion after the shock revealed this week. And once Steffi is back to Lair, she's going to be furious. So Grace better run fast and run far, or just turn herself over to the cops because who even knows what will happen to her? As for Liam, I do expect he'll want to see Grace punished. And then wants to get back to work with Bill to deepen that evolving bond between father and son that's been growing. But the big thing I do expect coming out of this, the big game changer, is Liam working towards a reunion with Hope to make the most of this new lease on life, even though Liam's life was never really at risk.